Hearty greetings from Ramachandran. Budget Day, July 5, 2019. The Honorable Finance Minister, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, would be presenting the budget, hers as the first as a finance minister. She was earlier the Defense Minister of India, and we look forward to the fascinating components of the budget. Budget making is a serious exercise. The test of Budget 2019-20 to be presented today would be this: does the budget promote value addition? At every level of the economy, in every household, does the budget promote and provoke value addition? Indians are resourceful, but they need an opportunity to demonstrate their capability to add value. A lot of expectations. India needs to grow its economy. The economic survey has stated its ambition. India has to be grown into a $5 trillion economy in 5 years. And the finance minister says that we need to grow the economy each year at 8%. This is like playing cricket. Let's say India needs to chase down a score of 359, meaning we need to make 360. In the first 40 overs, India makes 280 runs, and which means that in the next 10 overs, we need to make 80 more runs in order to get 360, which crosses a 359. That's a number you may remember. I think Australia scored 359 against India in the 2003 World Cup final. So in the last 10 overs, India needs to make 80 runs, and that means we need to make 8 runs an over. This is all computation. So growing the economy at 8% is all computation. Knowing the run rate that you need to accomplish doesn't mean we can actually grow the economy. There are other suggestions pertinent to the economy. Make more investments, but where will the money come from? And even if you make those investments, how would you be able to create the cash flows in order to pay down the debt and to pay dividends to equity investors? There are other suggestions such as create more jobs. So if you create more jobs, you need to pay those employees. In order to pay the employees, you need to have revenues. And where will the revenues come from? So economics is all about unanswered questions. It's very easy to use computers and calculators and simplistic suggestions in order to grow the economy. CreaSakti thinks that mere statements of runs per over, percentage growth in the economy each year, create jobs, make investments are a bit insufficient. We need to look at the economy as a sum of its parts. At the same time, merely stating that you got to bat well, bowl well, and field well doesn't complete the circle. India beat Australia, Australia beat Pakistan, Pakistan beat England, and England beat India. So all these things are known to everyone. Create jobs, make investments, grow the economy at 8%. And it's actually an empirical issue. Growing the economy is an empirical issue. We need to create an environment where value addition is possible. Without value addition, it would be impossible to pay employees. Without value addition, it would be impossible to create the revenues and then the net earnings in order to pay down the debt and to pay dividends. So the focus of CreaSakti is to create an environment based on the resourcefulness of India's households so that they can become the value addition agents of the economy. Without value addition, there's no GDP. Without value addition, there's no ability to create purchasing power with which people will buy goods and services. So how should India go about creating opportunities that will lead to value addition is the principal question that this budget would need to answer. 8% growth is computational. Suggesting that we need to create jobs and make investments is like stating oxygen is a colorless, tasteless, and odorless gas. Everybody knows it. But we need to go beyond those simplistic suggestions and calculations. Value addition in the hands of every household in India is a possibility, and we need to look at how this budget nurtures the competence and the desire of households to contribute to their own welfare through value addition and to that of India. And remember, the aggregate economy is a total of the parts. The sum of the parts is a total economy, and therefore each household should face a very conducive environment that enables it to add value. Without value addition at the level of the household, there's no question of consumption. Fundamentally, India needs to look at the ability of its households to add value. This budget would be tested for its ability to promote value addition at every level of the Indian economy.